We're traveling all the way to Turkey today to make our side dish. Now, I'm not a big fan of the potato salad, and it's not the potatoes I don't like. I don't really like mayonnaise that much. You might, I don't. But the thing I like about this Turkish potato salad we're making today is that it is mayonnaise free. Now, it starts out with some golden Yukon potatoes, and I am boiling them right now. They've been boiling for about 20 minutes. I have 3 pounds of them, and I'm going to put them in a colander in the sink here. And while we let the potatoes cool, we're going to chop up the onions and get some lemon juice. Now, I've chosen to use a red onion here. You can use a yellow or a white onion, but I think because the potatoes are so white, as they say, even though these are like Yukon Gold potatoes, they're really white. So the red onion here adds a little color to it and gives it that little panache that you like to have when you're cooking like a bastard here. So let me peel this thing quickly and see how long I can do this before I start crying, because that has been the struggle. Someday I dream that we're going to have an onion-free show, just so you don't see the softer side of me. But for now, we're doing pretty good. So maybe it's the red onions that I can live with. So chop this up, you know, not too finely, kind of a medium fine. You can look that up in your joy of cooking. So just fine enough to say that I'm going to eat this, and how big of a piece of onion do you want to eat? You know, that's really the question. Chop these up, put them in my little side bowl here. Then I'm going to juice 1 lemon. I've got a King Kong lemon here. That's just probably the size of 2 lemons, but I'm going to juice it anyhow, as if it's one. So it's really a nice combination I got going here. I got the lemon juice in the eye right now, and I got the onions in the eye. And I'm still holding my composure for you, the Cook Like a Bastard audience. That's the kind of stuff you get, the kind of stuff you deserve here, isn't it? Do the second one here. Got that done, and let's go check on those potatoes. Oh, they are nice and cool here. So we're going to chop these guys up here. Have a big little bowl here, and I'm going to put them in. And chop them. You know, again, this is some of that finesse chopping. Cut it in half, then cut it in half again. And now you got quarters. Now we're going to go nuts here. We're going to go into eighths. Now, if your potatoes are so big, you might even want to go into 16ths. But don't ever cut your potatoes more than 16ths. You start getting to 30 seconds. Not even going to go there in potato land. So we're going to cut these up. And since you don't want to see me cut all of these up, we'll be right back after I'm done cutting these. Okay, finishing up cutting up these potatoes, and next I'm going to add 1/3 cup of olive oil, the lemon juice, and a tablespoon of white vinegar. So this thing becomes so easy to do. Add the olive oil, the nummy lemon juice, and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. I'm going to take some crushed red pepper here, about 1 palmful. About this much. Put that in there, add a little more color and, of course, flavor. Put some pepper. This thing is such an easy dish to make. It's very quick once you get the potatoes boiled, and it's so tasty. And no mayonnaise for people like me. I know people like mayonnaise. I'm not one of them. I can choose salt, and when you can choose the pink salt, the official salt of the Cook Like a Bastard kitchen. Okay, we got all these things together here. We're going to start mixing up this with the oils and the juices and the vinegar and the salt and the pepper. Put some of the red onions in here. And I'm going to take a little bit of parsley here and just chop this in here. More for Well, more parsley for looks, parsley for flavor. That's what parsley is for. To be parsley, if you know what I mean. I think you do, because it's a smart audience. This is a very simple dish. We're gonna let this chill for a little bit here and cook like a bastard.
He cooks like a bastard, so can you. He's not a bastard, but cooks like one too. Don't miss that little something and cook like a bastard today.